This episode brought to you by Three Brothers, a podcast, and future President Donald Trump. Grab her by the pussy.
Oh, shit.
Welcome to the good, the bad, and the bloody. Slytherin. I'm Derek Brown, and with me, instead of Cody or Scott or anybody professional, I have my two brothers. 'Cause who better to review a movie about the holidays, during the holidays, than your own family? Or some other horse shit like that. So, it's Tanner, who was on with the Ouija Origin of Evil episode.
Meh.
You still gave it a pretty good review.
Yeah, I did.
And then Ethan, you were on the Eaters episode.
Oh, man.
Were there a lot of people getting eaten?
No! That movie sucked.
Yeah, it was a really terrible movie.
The guy looked like Charlie Manson.
Dude, we need to come out with a porno called Eaten. That's right.
What's eating Gilbert Grape? It's pussy. Hold on a second.
And Ethan's gonna be starring in it.
No.
He's Gilbert's Grape.
That's right. He's just like, I'll be your Huckleberry.
Ooh, no. So we watched the Netflix movie Holidays, which, funnily enough, did not have Thanksgiving as one of the holidays, even though we're releasing this on Thanksgiving.
Bunch of boners.
So it was just kind of like, it went from the Halloween section to the Christmas section, and I went, oh, I don't get to see anybody, doing something expected, like a giant turkey eating people, or...
Well, I'm pretty sure that's because, if they actually did show a movie like that, it would just be somebody's hand up a turkey's ass just going like, I got you now, motherfucker.
No,
yeah.
I thought if they did do a Thanksgiving, I think that they'd have, like, the turkey, like... I think, it's like, looking at the format of this movie, I think it'd be, like, since everything was kind of backwards, like with the Easter one, how Jesus was the Easter bunny, I think it would be, like, they killed the turkey, so then the turkeys want to kill them. Like, a weird spin like that.
They had Thanksgiving, which I originally wanted to review with, like, Nathan. Yeah. And it wasn't on Netflix anymore. So I was like, okay, we'll get another movie. And I didn't know what movie to do. So this seemed like it. But again, it didn't have Thanksgiving on it at all.
Yeah, I think Thanksgiving is like an abandoned holiday because we just pretty much took over some Native Americans' land.
You gotta speak up, boy.
Oh, I don't want to get too deep into it.
Use your radio voice.
My radio voice!
It sounds just like this, Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Tell you something. No, but
yeah, pretend I'm Joe Rogan and you're... What's his face?
Joey Diaz?
Yeah.
I was slinging dick back in the 80s.
So, this is an anthology movie, kind of like Trick or Treat, to where it has different stories.
Wasn't it also Scary or Die?
Scary or Die? Yeah, Scary or Die does that too.
But like Goobers? Ah, man,
the ABCs of Death?
Yeah, those sucked.
Most of them sucked.
I like the Kevin Smith one, though. That was pretty cool.
Oh, you're talking about this movie.
Yeah.
I was talking about the ABCs of Death. Most of those sucked. Except for like one or two that really stuck
we
out.
really need to show Ethan the Ghoulies Go to High School or something like that.
Ghoulies Go to College?
Oh,
I
man.
have that.
Is that a Disney movie? What is that?
No, it's a horror movie. That's freaking funny.
Is it under Disney?
No, it's called Ghoulies 3.
Oh,
Ghoulies Go to College. So that means there are two other Ghoulies movies. Which makes me kind of sad for the human race. So, anyway, some of these holiday stories, I'm glad went outside the box. Good or bad, they went outside the box. Like Valentine's Day, I expected that kind of thing. Someone's heart getting ripped out.
You did?
I did.
I thought she was gonna kill. I thought like at first when she was following him, I thought that blonde girl, the girl that was bullying the victim, I guess you could say, I thought she was gonna kill the one that's getting harassed, and then she was gonna come back and kill all of them. I guess like zombies or something.
Kind of like Carrie or something.
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
You know, at first I thought when they played this, I thought it was going to be that same chick just on different holidays murdering different people. You know, I didn't think that it was going to cut to different people and different damn holidays. And it kind of made me just go, yo, what the shit?
I looked at my phone after the whole she was giving the heart to like giving that girl's heart to the coach, and I was like, oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
And then I went to like what was it?
St. Patrick's
Yeah, I
Day.
went to St. Patrick's Day. I was like, who's this bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, either that or I thought on like different holidays she was just going to give him different parts of the chick.
Ooh,
You
that would have
know?
been weird.
Like, happy
St. Patrick's
Thanksgiving,
Day.
here's her ass. You know,
Ooh,
stuff
that way
it.
he can eat her ass.
Oh, right? At least she goes out with a bang, right?
Bam!
Get her salty.
Out of all the flavors we
For
chose
St.
to be
Patrick's
salty.
Day, she gives him her liver. Because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
drinking, I guess.
With, like, whiskey poured on it or something.
Yeah.
Like some JD or
It's
SoCo
bourbon
or
flavored.
something.
It's what?
Dude,
flavor?
It's bourbon soaked.
my buddy, while we're on the subject of holidays, eggnog and bourbon, bro.
Eggnog and brandy's pretty good.
We don't talk about that.
I like water.
Like,
What are you, gay?
I'm not even a brandy guy, but I bought this eggnog with brandy in it at Walmart, and it was all right. It would have been better cold, but
Right. You know what
Yeah.
I was thinking? So when I go to like these tournaments and stuff like that, you should actually make like a patch of the good, the bad, and the bloody, so I can put it like on my jacket.
so you'll be a sponsor.
Yeah, I was legit thinking that yesterday. I was like, because we're making sweatshirts at the gym, and I was like, dude, how cool would that be if I had it like on my sleeve, you know? So they're, hey, what's up? Like, oh, it's just my brother's podcast. Go check it out.
This MMA fighter brought to you by the good, the bad, and the bloody.
Because that's going to be your face when I'm done with it.
Yeah. I'm gonna be good, you gonna be bad, and your face gonna be bloody.
Well,
Jeez.
All right, but like, so it went. I think Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's
It
Day.
went in order, but it started with Valentine's Day.
I think it really should have started off with frickin' New Year's, because New Year's is right in January, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it's just
I don't know why they would have started February, except for maybe that was the most conventional of all the movies.
Yeah, that or some dude had his heart ripped out, so he thought, you know what I'm going to start with? Valentine's Day, but this girl's going to get her heart cut out by a box cutter.
Yeah, I think that was the most...
Although I'm pretty sure that's the most savage way to cut somebody's heart out. You know what? I'm not going to use a big-ass kitchen knife or a sword or nothing. I'm just going to use a box cutter.
That was the easiest one to guess what was going to happen. Like, how could you have guessed, like, St. Patrick's Day, a woman was going to give birth to a snake?
That
Not just a
honestly
snake,
took
but
a
a snake
complete
was-
360.
Oh, Mother's Day kind of was expected.
But not with a demon though. I was thinking like
Yeah, the demon thing was kind of weird.
Although
Or
the
the
Father's Day one was really weird
That
as
was
well.
spooktacular.
You know, because he already had everything like already planned out.
somewhat.
He made a recording while she was a kid and
Oh, yeah.
leading her back to where she was gonna find him, and then, you know, she ended up.
I wanted to know if it was an alien or a ghost or something like that. That's the problem with these movies. They're just short enough to where it's like, I want more.
Yeah, like that's what I've kind of figured out. Like that Father's Day one, it's the ghost of Father's Day past. That's what I've came to. But so
My foot.
this girl listens to an audio of the dad when the girl was little, and it leads her back to this ruined, like this old place that's kind of falling apart. It doesn't say what it is, and the audio tape's like, here, just, you know, like, you're gonna find me. And then she touches this doorknob, and she's like in a different world or something like that, different
Yeah.
time. And then there's like this figure sitting on a chair, and as she gets closer to it, like she gets pretty close to it, she's like, Dad. And it turns around and then it ends, and you're like, damn it, I want more.
It was kind of like the spooky version of Shawshank Redemption, where like he's gonna be like on a boat working on it, and she's just gonna be like, "Hey," and it's gonna turn out her dad's Morgan Freeman,
Oh gosh.
You know what, dude? If I was actually
Or no,
in that case, I
Tim
actually
Robbins.
just would have just sat there and just went like Lord Moldy Butt and just had the whole frickin' ruined place full right on top.
That's probably
of
why it was all trashed.
We said it.
And we didn't even get like all. I just realized we didn't get 4th of July.
Yeah.
Maybe
but-
maybe this is a movie that was made across the internationally, so not everybody recognizes the independence of our country, the US of A.
But they need to.
Yeah. Trump won't stand for that. We'll just build a wall around all the borders.
Oh, dude, he'll sit down for it. Like they'll just be like, Trump, you don't have to stand for this, and he's like, you know what? There's a chair right here.
You don't have to stand the verse. I'm already ahead of you. I'm sitting on his golden throne made out of Mexican tears.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
With Pablo Escobar.
Oh yeah, that was another weird one, the Easter one.
Yeah, that kind of made me mad.
Dude,
'cause I
did
figured it
you
was
see
just,
that he actually had all the wounds? Like he had
Yeah.
holes in his hands
Where were
from
you,
where.
Tanner? We were talking about this.
You know what, dude? I was in La La Land getting
I
getting my
guess.
balls licked by some crazy stripper named Sandy or something.
okay.
Nice.
So what
Right?
happens
She was
in the
pretty cool.
movie is the mom's like, "Oh hey, the Easter Bunny's coming. Don't you can only go get a glass of water."
This was like a dumb little girl too, because it was
Yeah.
like
Monsters Inc. dumb, like boo. She's like, "I'm gonna open up this fucking door."
no, it was like the Easter Bunny's coming back. Does that mean Jesus is coming back? No, he already came back. So does that mean he's coming back? Or it's like, bitch, I know you're like 7, but come on,
10 at least.
get real, you know. The
was
Halloween
weird.
one was a tad disappointing. It was just kind of torture.
Yeah, the Kevin Smith one.
Yeah,
That's all-
like
that's all-
as much as I like Kevin Smith, that was kind of disappointing. I was hoping that they were going to turn out to be witches.
Yeah.
Like the dude was going to take the vibrator out of his ass. Like there's no context to that. Just some pimp in this webcam thing. It's just weird. It's typical Kevin Smith, but at the same time it's not.
Yeah, you won't have his zone on that one. Usually,
I still like Tusk better. As far as the scary movie stuff goes.
I think that although with Halloween movies now, I think they're just going towards more torture than the actual fundamentals. I think that's
They're getting back to it. Like Ouija was totally an old school
yeah.
horror kind of movie.
Well,
Ouija Origin of Evil.
You know
Let's
what
not
I
get
could
confused.
see? I could see now with, you know how people usually sit there and throughout the year they kind of just come up with like a Halloween story for that.
Mm-hmm.
What if they just make a movie now about like all those freaking killer clowns? Where they just have like a group of killer clowns.
Oh, the
just come
clowns
out
in the
and
woods? That'd be sweet.
There's a movie called Clown Town. It's something like
Is
that.
there really? Ooh, there might be, yeah.
It is. I almost watched it. I watched this one called Clown.
There's also Dead Clown,
Yeah.
which has a whole city infested with dead clowns.
There's like
of
this
course.
there's this one I watched. I forgot the actor's name. He put on this outfit of a clown, and it turned him into a clown.
That was Clown.
That movie sucked.
It kind of did. I think I gave it like a 5 because it was better than I expected it to be.
How much
watched
did you rate Rubber?
Rubber is like the best scary movie ever.
I agree.
You know
I
what?
It's
like
just a
that one.
tire that runs around and blows shit up.
It's a
Yeah.
Pixar movie.
Yeah, it's the most evil Pixar movie you could ever hope to see. And I wish more people would understand its genius.
Yeah.
Either that or that dude didn't have that much money for a budget, so he's like, you know what? We're
Easily,
gonna be fucking Michael Bay and Ghetto at the same time.
you know, for any future episode where I review Rubber, I'm just gonna spoil it now. 0 to 10 spooks, 12 spooks.
Oh my.
It's the
God.
best horror film ever. I may have said The Thing was the best. That was only to hide behind my actual opinion of Rubber being the best one. But since I got like-minded individuals in here, Rubber's the best movie.
I like that movie, man.
It should have gotten an Oscar.
Do you think so?
No.
Let's
So,
Bad
the other one that also seemed kind of expected was the Christmas one.
I do remember that one. There's so much gay ones in there. Oh yeah. that
Mother's Day one kind of sucked.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
That was kind of dumb.
Christmas was weird.
It had Seth Green in it. That was cool.
Yeah, but you know, I thought it was just gonna be a freaking rerun of the dude who died. You know, that he just left there in the parking lot instead of his wife just going, You know what, man?
I'm a psycho bitch.
I'm just gonna... That was actually possibly the closest thing that we got to Thanksgiving, because it had one of those frickin' saws that you use to cut the turkey with, and then she cut up her boss with it.
Oh.
So there's Thanksgiving right there, boys.
No, fuck you.
I think.
Give me a turkey that gobbles everything up. All right.
What are we gonna come up with, like hungry turkeys?
No, have you seen Jonah Hill? Have you seen Jonah Hill?
Yeah.
There's a turkey. He eats
Enough
everything.
said.
Dude, he eats everything, bro.
That he's gotten fat now, dude. He's like fucking huge.
Oh, jeez. Well,
boys fat, dude.
Usually we do best bits, worst bits on here, but since there's whole segments, which are about as long as a scene anyway, I'll ask you guys, youngest to oldest. So Ethan, you first.
All right.
Your favorite segment, favorite holiday in this.
Well, not Easter. That one was. I liked the Christmas one. And yeah, that's probably the only one I liked. I didn't. St. Patrick was this. I can't. No.
Bizarre.
Halloween. No. New Year's was. Actually, New Year's was funny. I liked that one. The New Year's one was funny. I like. Oh man. All right.
Oh, it was.
I'd have to say.
We haven't talked about that one, so if New Year's is your favorite one, you should talk a bit about
It's
it.
both between Christmas and New Year's, but I like New Year's because there's this guy and it opens up by him pointing a gun at a woman tied to a chair.
Speak up.
Tied to a chair, and what happens is he tries pulling the trigger on her, and the gun keeps jamming, and so
He only had 3 bullets in it, so it was basically.
He kept putting 1 in it.
I thought he had 3 in it.
I don't know.
I saw 1.
I think he had 3 because
either way,
He's just a lousy murderer.
Either way,
I'm gonna give
you
you 3 bullets and you get 3 chances to fucking live.
Russian roulette.
Right?
So either way, he tried shooting her, and the gun kept jamming. And he's like, "Only if you got to know the real me, you'd really like me." And he's like, "Mandy," and she looks at him, and then he just blows her brains out. And then like it kind of goes to like them. He's like on a speed date, and then he's back at this other girl's place, and the girl's a murderer as well, and she savagely just destroys this guy.
That was a nice twist.
Yeah, like she like cuts him. She like beats him with an axe. She has like all these bodies in her bathroom, like eyes and whatnot, just parts. And then he dies. He kills her. No, she kills her. No, she kills him. So she kills him.
Well, I think that just covered all the genders, boys.
Yeah. All 5,000. But she kills him, and then she starts dancing around and talking in Spanish. I liked it. It was really funny.
You know what?
I don't know why I liked it.
If
She got hit in the face by a sink.
Yeah. If Lorenza Izzo had sex with me first and then killed me, I wouldn't be as mad.
At least you'd go out on top.
Yeah. I'd go out with a bang.
And it ain't no thing.
I liked Christmas a lot more.
Yeah, but like Christmas is like, it's the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, but it's so, like, it's pretty... I think it's the most suspenseful one.
That was crazy. So
It was Uvu or Yuvu, or however you pronounce it.
it's the hoovoo that you do. I don't know. Tanner, your favorite segment?
I think mine would have to be Halloween on that one.
Halloween.
Oh, man.
You liked seeing a big fat bearded
Only-
man get
only because-
vibrated to death?
Well,
What's wrong with you?
so much. But that's besides the
I'm
point.
gonna have to watch my ass now.
Just because, you know, I mean, you're just sitting there and you're like, alright, well, there's 3 girls and I guess they do cam shows for this guy, you know.
Start sucking.
I thought he was
Bong.
just gonna kill all of them. I didn't know it was gonna end with him getting a vibrator in his ass that's attached to a fucking car battery and they glued his asshole shut.
Oh.
That, on the other hand, is just devilish. And then also they give him a knife and go like, show us your pussy, dude. I don't have one. We'll make one.
Well,
And
they
then
want to grab him by the pussy. That's the thing.
Obviously, everybody loves Trump, dude.
Can't
And they just
stump
want to
the
get
Trump.
that handful of pussy. You
Yeah.
know?
All right. Well, I'll have to say that my favorite holiday in this series of holidays was the New Year's one as well.
Yeah, I like that one.
That one
was
was
good.
That one was great.
It was so funny.
That one was really the most. It was horrifying, and it was out there as far as New Year's goes. It connected to it, but it didn't go so like out of the box as like. St. Patrick's Day, or Halloween. I did enjoy the Halloween one, but that could have happened on any day of the year, really.
Yeah.
It seemed like.
I don't know, St. Patrick's Day, like, the woman got... So that girl, that little young student, like...
she just curses
yeah,
women with rosemary babies.
I mean, I would have been more happy with a leprechaun who runs around and just beats the shit out of people. But I'm pretty sure everybody got enough of that with all the leprechaun movies.
There's 7 of those.
7? I thought there was only 3.
I believe.
No, there's more than 3, man.
Oh my god. I'm glad I stopped after the 3rd.
Anyway, so in the St. Patrick's movie, this student curses a teacher, and the teacher gets pregnant with a reptile, like a snake.
Yeah.
And then she takes a gerbil, and she's in the tub, and she puts it on her belly, and the snake starts going berserk. And then she gives birth to the snake, and it eats the gerbil. And then all of a sudden, they go to this field.
Oh no, there's 7.
And they have the snake. And then she looks at the student, and she looks at her dad, and she's like, "Wow,
you're Danny Zuko."
Yeah, she's like, "Your dad's..."
Whoever the fuck that is.
Yeah, she's like, "Your dad's Danny Zuko." And then they walk away. She walks up, and they're like... She walks up to the snake that she gave birth to, and it's like 7 feet long, and like 5 feet.
I wouldn't even say 7 feet.
No,
I'd say
it was long.
Oh yeah,
it
was
like
20
that thing
feet.
had to be held at least by how many people? Would you say like 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like probably as long as like an adult reticulated python, so like 20 feet, 21 feet.
So would you say that's the worst holiday?
Yeah, no Easter, because that they kind of. Yeah, they played Jesus dirty.
Can't fuck with Jesus. Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Yeah. Do not forget Jesus. Did I tell you about that?
No.
This guy, like at the Olympics, he's a really Cuban, like he has a thick Cuban accent, and he won. He's like, "Don't forget Jesus," and they thought that he said no gays for Jesus, so everybody was slamming him. But really, he just said, "Don't forget Jesus."
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
So St. Patrick's Day or Easter, Ethan, which one's your least favorite?
Easter.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
The Easter Christ.
Utter shit.
Tanner, what's your least favorite holiday?
Easter. Say Easter.
That's hard. They're all pretty bad.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, come on, now.
They're not all bad.
Remember, you're pretty bad. That doesn't mean bad.
You
that
said Father's Day was great.
Father's Day would have been funny if they had that Lord Voldemort shit in it.
Yeah.
That was more of like an emotional one.
Yeah. So, least favorite, Tan.
It was good.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Least favorite?
Didn't have 5 seconds before I pulled this trigger.
You might as well just fucking kill me. God, that's hard. How many holidays did we go through? You know what? My worst one would have to be Thanksgiving. Because it wasn't even on there. It would have to be
you,
Thanksgiving.
Tanner, if you're not going to play by the rules.
That is a rule. That's a holiday.
You son of a bitch. So anyway.
I believe your question was, what was the least favorite holiday?
Segment in holidays.
Well, I tried.
You loser. Anyway, my least favorite is St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, yeah, that one was shit.
Because it did not really attach to St. Patrick's Day. Except for the snakes.
There's no snakes with St. Patrick's.
St. Patrick rid Ireland of the snakes.
Really?
That's why we celebrate St. Patrick's Day. But it also said in there, like, it might have been a metaphor for getting rid of all the pagans so that Christ could enter your hearts in Ireland. I don't know. It's tangential at best, and they thought they were going to be clever with it, but it wasn't.
It was just, no.
Anyway.
Danny Zuko did shit.
Danny fucking Zuko. So, Ethan,
yeah.
Out of Spooks.
The whole thing?
0 to 10. Whole thing. Wholesale. The ups, the downs, and the Down syndromes.
Well, there's a lot. I'd have to give it... Okay, since I only liked one, I'd give it like 1.5. Because I also liked part of the New Year's one. So 1.5.
Gee, overall, really? 1.5?
Other ones did not. Wait, no, 2.5 because of also Father's Day. That one was. Woo! Man.
So let's see. There was Valentine's Day. There was St. Patrick's Day. Mother's Day. Father's Day.
Easter.
Oh yeah, there was Easter.
Christmas.
Halloween.
Oh yeah, you're going in order.
Christmas, and the New Year's. So there were 7. And you only liked 2 of them?
No, 3. So 3.
3. So that's just under half of
yeah,
them.
I like 3.5. Man, I just haven't. I liked the Christmas one, the New Year's one, and Father's Day.
So,
But you only said half, so which one did you half like?
So average, that's about a 42% good.
Yeah.
So you could go 4 out of 10, but 2.5. Is that your final?
3.5 because I like 3. And then the other one I have kind of liked was the Halloween one. Because they were good actors.
All right.
Just
3.5.
3.5.
Tanner, 0 to 10.
0 to 10?
From Thanksgiving to Rubber, how would you rate this movie?
Well, I mean, I did like the frickin', let's see. I did like the Valentine's Day one. That one was actually pretty good, just watching that lady get hit in the face by a brick. Like, not even enough to kill her, just enough for her to go, oh god, it's happening.
Wait a second.
She's just like, oh my god, I hit the mud. I looked all good today, I hit the mud, and now my teeth is broken.
My outfit was on fleek today, and it's just been ruined.
Man, you make me sick.
Right?
So,
because not only did she lose her boy, or her coach, to MaxiPad, but MaxiPad got to hit her in the face with a brick. You know?
weird. So, what's that mean, Tanner?
Well, and then also, you know, the other ones were just, eh.
I think they should just, like, take the Easter one out of that, because...
They should have just had a bunny that hopped, you know.
Like
the
Bill and Ted movie, where it hopped down like that
Yeah.
little aisle thing.
You know, I would have been happy with that, you know, instead of having a frickin' bunny head on a dude who looks like Jesus wearing a fucking thorn crown.
He's being edgy. He's edgelord Mick Sharp.
I want to find who made that and shit on their doorstep.
And light it on fire.
You beating around the bush, Tanner.
I'm sorry, Bush, I didn't mean to pee on you.
Quit pussyfooting around the question.
Yeah, answer the damn question, because we all know you had to pay attention, dude.
Yeah, right? You guys like men or something.
Sure do.
What about you? You like men?
Answer the question. Fuck you.
We're not on trial here.
You worry about me later, dude.
I didn't marry you. I don't have to take this kind of abuse. But, probably say 6.
6 out of 10.
Why? You can't just like one that much. Be like, I'm giving it a 6.
No, I was going to explain what I liked about all of them and then do it that way. But you guys are being a rushy little bunch of crybaby wieners.
I don't know why you paid attention, dude. I don't know
So,
No, because we already talked about all the holidays, but...
Please, Tanner, go in depth. I want to hear that.
Oh, come on.
I ain't going.
Only got a little bit of time.
I ain't going in depth.
All right.
We're not going in Johnny Depp.
It's on you, Jew boy. What you got?
We're not going into Johnny Depp here.
Why is that? Because you think all the girls listening will like start cutting their wrists and painting their toenails black as they listen to The Cure?
I hope so.
What you
I
got?
thought I had to burp. Anyway, I out of 0 to rubber spooks.
0 to rubber spooks.
Oh, excuse me. I would give this movie probably about a 5.
What's wrong with you two?
It's because the ones that I liked a lot. The Father's Day one, the New Year's one, the Halloween one a little bit, and the Christmas one a little bit. I really liked the Father's Day one. That one was really good.
Yeah.
But New Year's was really good too.
That was fun.
But the other ones, they weren't necessarily bad. Like, they were shot well and everything, but, you know, they were just a little too far left for my liking. Because I'm a conservative fuck. I'm so extreme right-wing.
Yeah, you have no idea.
I'm so right it's left.
I don't use my right hand for everything.
So yeah, 5 out of 10.
Dang.
Well, that wraps this up. So, hopefully everybody has a happy Thanksgiving or whatever fucking holiday they're having when they're listening to this. Happy Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know, just in case you're listening to this on a Tuesday.
You know what? Happy motherfucking day that ends in Y, alright?
Yeah.
For any day that you decide to listen to this, just
Happy-
happy damn Y day.
Happy day that ends in Y day.
Yeah.
You earned it, you.
Thanksgiving Day, Halloween Day, Christmas Day, Easter Day.
Have a good holiday, Adrian. Probably just freaked out all the Adrians.
They're gonna be sitting there just going like,
Oh my god, I gotta show my boyfriend that.
Rocky?
Yeah. So, anyway, have a good one.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
We'll be back next week with another movie, whether you...
or for any of you other people who have religions where you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, you know, happy damn holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays. Simple enough. Starbucks does it. You know. Anyway, we'll be back some other time, whether you like it or not.